I first want to begin this lecture thanking everybody for being here and coming to this meeting, sharing your energy, which makes this possible for us to keep building and keep elevating our consciousness, because that's what this is about, the conscious elevation. So I want to first thank the people here for participating and supporting this conscious elevation process that we are a representative for our people here and throughout the world. So I want to thank the people here. Give yourselves a clap. Because you are engaging in a real revolutionary process of self-evaluation, reflection, and challenging your own thoughts, challenging your own consciousness to become a more evolved human conscious specimen of divinity. And that's what we all are engaging in that. So, and it takes all of us to be willing to continue to challenge ourselves and to be open for challenge so that we can evolve to become the greater beings that we are supposed to be in this life, and to move the consciousness of our people further along the process. So I want to definitely thank the people here for choosing to engage in that process of conscious evolution. Before I start, I want to ask the guidance of the ancestors to lead my words and my thoughts in the right direction so that I express what is true about the divinity of the black man and the divinity of our people in the manifestation of intelligence. So I want to ask the ancestors' energy and presence to manifest itself in my consciousness, through my consciousness, and in this space to enlighten the energy here so that this can be a divine vessel of truth and of realization to come through. So that I wanted to start in asking for that. Now this lecture has several different thought streams running to it. The first one is black humanitarianism versus capitalism. Two different things. Two whole different concepts. Black capitalism versus black humanitarianism. Now I posted a video last week. I put it up to challenge some brothers in regards to the consciousness that they were operating and representing. The videos I put up did not represent beef. I don't have any beef with anybody on YouTube or any black organizations or black entities. I have no personal beef or negative or hostile energy against any black group or any black individuals, for that matter, that are doing anything in this dispensation of time. So the videos that were put up were just literally challenging the consciousness of the people that surrounds those individuals so that we can move the consciousness of our people forward. And those people that were challenged represent an ideology of the masses of our people. And by challenging them, we're also challenging that consciousness in all of our people simultaneously. So it's not personal, because it could be anybody who represent different aspects of how we need to grow. So it was not a personal challenge. It's just the opportunity was utilized as the basis for some real powerful growth in consciousness. The circumstance was utilized. Now, the circumstance that I'm speaking of is that many people talk about revolution and unification, and they talk about how we need to change the condition of our people. And it sounds really ideological, and it sounds really beautiful on the ideological level. But in order to be a revolutionary, in order to be comrades, we must first be brother and sister. And we must be completely human. And in being completely human, we are completely humanitarian. The highest evolution of human development is humanitarianism, to care for another human being, to love other humans. So you will have not arrived at a full level of humanity yourself until you have become a humanitarian. It's a reality. Because now you care for others, you have a desire to give and see the growth of human consciousness on the planet Earth. So that's the full offset of humanitarianism. So we cannot be comrades. We cannot be on the front line in revolution if we cannot be brother and sister first. If we cannot do simple things to aid each other in our growth and development in destroying a common enemy, then everything that we talk about revolution is unrealistic, it's fantasy, and it is completely superficial. Because there's key moves that can be made based on how we organize together to bring down our oppressor, to bring down an enemy, to bring down a devil, to bring down someone who have capitalized off of the disempowerment of our people. There are key moves that have to be made dealing with how this enemy is coming at us. So we have to not unify superficially. We must unify on a real level to assist in playing those key positions and how we are unified to build power and to be efficient in the war that has begun before we were born against a common enemy. So revolution is no superficial thing. It's not like a prayer circle or where we all come together and clap. It's not a popularity contest. It's being in key positions to successfully affect the consciousness of our people. Key positions. So if we avoid key positions and neglect being in key positions, but we speak on revolution on some supreme level, but we can't even maintain a key position, we can't even be there for one another in our time of need, but we're going to fight on the front line together. We cannot assist each other realistically. That we go about selfish accumulation of wealth. We go about personal agenda, but we throw revolution on top of it. We say this is about nationalism, but it ain't. It's about self-aggrandizement. It's about self-monetary building. And this is a lot of the conversation that we're going through in our community. People are pimping nationalism. They don't really want to see the condition of our people change supremely. But they will pimp the possibilities because they can make money off of it. It's a very marketable and lucrative conversation today. Literally, that's how Barack Obama got in office. He pimped the possibility of change, and everybody rallied behind it. He knew he had no ability to make change. He didn't have the intelligence, or the strategy, or the plan. He didn't have it. But he pimped our desire to see the condition of humanity change, and he got Negroes to come out and vote for him. So he played off of our true humanitarian desire to see world change. But anybody who can calculate intelligently the manifestation of world change would have saw the smoke screens, would have saw beyond the veil of illusion, would have saw beyond the bullshit, and knew that this man was incapable in this tired system, in this system that was set up for white supremacy and white nationalism, that it was nothing he could do with that type of bureaucracy, with that type of red tape, with that type of white supremacist constituency in his cabinet and in the political positions. We know that it's nothing that you can do. It's like a black ant in a spider web. You're surrounded by nothing but the web. You're in the web. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? The web is already set, and it's a white web. And if you don't bring down the whole web, you're not going to free no insects in the web. The whole web must be brought down. But then you have a black ant that tells the insects in the web that I'm going to free you through the web, without bringing down the entire web. So my point in saying that is people pimp black nationalism for capitalistic purposes. They make money off of these ideas and sell them back to the people and eat off of, on a personal level, black nationalism. Now when we talk about unification, we're not talking about something superficial. Because when you unify, you should not all unify and hold hands and flags. You should unify in positions to bring about real change. We all want to climb a wall. Look at black revolution. Look at